These days, it seems as if the world is full of hatred from men for women. Wherever you look, countless tiny actions that might have gone totally unnoticed in times past are being held up as examples of the sort of degradation that women have to put up with. From wolf whistling in Nottinghamshire to staring at a female university student and making her feel uncomfortable just about everywhere else. Needless to say, feminism is fighting back, but the battle is hardly a new one. I'd like to show you how they fought back against all this lewdness in the 19th century. So, with a little help from William Schwenk Gilbert and Arthur Sullivan, let me take you back 150 years and thousands of miles round the globe to a town in Japan called Titipu, where the noble Lord Pishtosh is explaining some legislation.
Our great Mikado, virtuous man, when he to rule our land began, resolved to try a plan whereby young men might best be steadied. So he decreed in words succinct that all who flirted, leered or winked, unless connubially linked, should forthwith be beheaded, 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 should forthwith be beheaded.
Just the men?
Just the men. And I expect you'll all agree that he was right to so decree. And I am right, and you are right, and all is right as right can be.
And you are right, and we are right, and all is right as right can be. And all is right as right can be. Right as right can be.
This stern decree you'll understand caused great dismay throughout the land, for young and old and shy and bold were equally affected. The youth who winked a roving eye, or breathed a non-connubial sigh, was thereupon condemned to die. He usually objected. He usually objected. And you'll allow, as I expect, that he was right to so object. And I am right, and you are right, and everything is quite correct.
And you are right, and we are right, and everything is quite correct. And everything is quite correct. All is quite correct.
So we hope our girls to spare the fear of a masculine stare, as such a vice incurs a price that makes a chap quite frightened. For it is clear in this respect, most men will tend to self-correct, which was the primary object of this idea enlightened, of this idea enlightened. And we are right, I think you'll say, to argue in this kind of way. And I am right, and you are right, and all is right as clear as day.
And you are right, and we are right, and all is right as clear as day. And I am right, and we are right, and all is right.
So, that's it then. One kiss and its summary execution. What happened to justice or due process?
My dear fellow, this is the Mikado, not trial by jury. Besides, we have a more pressing problem.
Oh, what's that?
Japan's falling birth rate. For some reason, Japanese women aren't having babies anymore. Fortunately, our great Mikado has come up with a solution.
Which is?
More feminism, of course. What this country needs is more feminism. And to this end, we have appointed a new Lord High Executioner called Coco. to root out as many anti-feminists as he can. Ah, here he comes now. Sorry, wrong Coco. Ah, that's better.
As someday it may happen that a victim must be found, I've got a little list of society offenders who might well be underground, and who never would be missed. There's the people in society who spout complete crap chap when they quote statistics to debunk the gender pay gap. The patriarchy is stubborn, there's no doubt about that. Anything else that you might think is stupid, and that's flat. We all know what to do with those who simply won't desist. Let none of them be missed. He's
got them on the list, drawn up by a feminist, and they'll none of them be missed. They'll none of them be missed.
There are those who crash our narrative with inconvenient facts. I really must insist, I've got them on the list. They'll soon fill the business end of my executioner's axe. Every liberalist and every Brexitist, like that fellow out of Swindon, that Sargon what's his name. My falling blade will put a swift end to his little game. And V and that Count Ankyllar and all their horrid crew, you can be absolutely sure I'll know just what to do. Do I need to spell it out? I'm sure you get the gist. There's no chance they'll be missed, they're right there on the list.
He's got them on the list, and I don't think they'll be missed. I'm sure they'll not be missed.
And all those laughing posters, regardless of context, with such dank humorists, we just can't coexist. Or tellers of offensive jokes, I'm coming for you next, with a flourish of my wrist. You're right there on the list, but secretly I have to say I really couldn't kill, or do such harm in any way to those who might speak ill. I have been such a liar, and hope you to realize that this is only satire, so don't demonetize, and I certainly don't care at all if this means I'll be hissed by those who won't be missed on my shortish little list.
With a pen in his dark fist, he'd put them on the list, and let none of them be missed. Let none of them be missed.
So you're saying all that just for show, are you? You don't really mean it? Just to sound good. I want people to like me. You know, we really should have a word for that.
Yes, we really should have a word for that.
Just as long as the Mikado doesn't find out, he'd go spare. He's standing right behind me, isn't he? Oh, hello, boss. Didn't see you there.
A more humane Mikado never did in Japan exist. To nobody's second, I'm certainly reckoned a true philanthropist. It is my very humane endeavour to make, to some extent, each evil liver a running river of harmless merriment. My object all sublime, I shall achieve in time, to let the punishment fit the crime, the punishment fit the crime, and make each prisoner pant, unwillingly represent a source of innocent merriment, of innocent merriment. All those who complain of life under the strain of a government such as mine, to prove that it isn't, are all sent to prison until they agree it's fine. Men going, of course, through a messy divorce shall all be adjudged to blame. I don't give a jot whether they've sinned or not, they'll all be treated the same. If a woman is bent on withdrawing consent against some unfortunate gent, you'll all be relieved to hear she'll be believed, though it is since the event. And before any of you are tempted to make some humorous quip, I say to you each, I control your speech, so you can all bite your lip. My object all sublime, I shall achieve in time, to let the punishment fit the crime, the punishment fit the crime, and make each prisoner pent, unwillingly represent a source of innocent merriment, of innocent merriment.
His object all sublime, he will achieve in time, to let the punishment fit the crime, the punishment fit the crime, and make each prisoner pent, unwillingly represent a source of innocent merriment, of innocent merriment.
All men who are accused of partaking of booze and behaving like yos and yobs, on naught but the word of some young dolly bird, are fired from all their jobs. The dirty old bloke tells his improper joke, not suited for young ladies' ears. He gets knifed in the back, meaning given the sack, no doubt amid floods of tears. Those who throw down at another's pronoun, thinking it crosses a line, or refuse to refer to a person as must pay a monetary fine. And if you think that I will blink and put an end to this farce, I can squash your hope. The answer is note. You can stick it up your nostril. My object all sublime, I shall achieve in time, to let the punishment fit the crime, the punishment fit the crime, and make each prisoner pent, unwillingly represent a source of innocent merriment, of innocent merriment.
His object all sublime, he will achieve in time, to let the punishment fit the crime, the punishment fit the crime, and make each prisoner pent, unwillingly represent a source of innocent merriment, of innocent merriment.
So, there you have it. Hashtag MeToo Japanese style. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please do click on the like button below, share it with a friend maybe, and click on the subscribe button, which is there. Thank you. To be the first to hear about my next video. I would also welcome any comments below, and, as always, if you didn't like the video, why not recommend it to someone you don't like? Thank you.